All right, let's do the Q&A. So a couple of days ago, I asked you guys to ask me almost anything about almost anything. And in this video, I'm going to be answering those questions. I'm not going to answer all of them because there are a lot of questions, but I quickly looked through them and I'll try to not give a general yes or no answer and to be more specific wherever possible. Let's start with this one. How long would you say you spend on YouTube in your normal day? Recording videos, scripting, figuring out challenges, etc. So the thing is, I think it's an unhealthy amount. It's the majority of my day, and I'm trying to run 3 YouTube channels currently. So I have this one, I have the Ethan 2, which I started a couple of days ago, and I have a third one, which I don't think you guys would be interested in. And the thing is that I said it's an unhealthy amount, but I don't think it's the amount of time that I'm spending more that it is the way that I'm spending the time on these channels. So, for example, I would wake up, I would do the AC, maybe go to sleep, maybe, continue with my day and stuff like that. And the thing is that the time that I spend on YouTube is divided into smaller sections throughout the day instead of me just, sit in front of the computer and do the thing that has to be done for the day and be done about it. So, it goes like that. That's why I said it's kind of an unhealthy, because it kind of occupies my whole day, and if I do better at managing my time, I could definitely get done with everything in a few hours. Bounty Runner says, how long do challenges take you? And do you do more than one attempt to find the easiest one for all? Yes, but the thing is, since I've been playing so much BT6, it's kind of, I usually know what needs to be done in a challenge, when you see it and when you see the modifiers and you see the available towers. And I usually do more than one attempt to find the easiest one. If I don't get it immediately, if I don't know what the challenge is about, I would do a lot of attempts actually, but usually I can get it done within half an hour to an hour, I think, within the challenge's release. But in terms of finding the easiest one, I don't think I always find the easiest one, and I have a good example for that, and that is yesterday's AC. Where we had a round 56 challenge. So round 56 has camo rainbows and the Moab. And so the way that I dealt with that challenge was a 402 sub for the Bloons and then a 302 sniper for the Moab. But the thing is, I think someone mentioned that you could beat the challenge with a 042 Buccaneer. So even though I had a challenge that works, I don't think it was the easiest one. What do you consider to be the shortcomings or problems of the Bloons community? I haven't thought about this. I don't think that there are necessarily problems of the community, but I do think that there are some things that should have already been added to the game to improve the quality of life. So, for example, I think that an option to reduce the graphics of the game is going to help out a lot of people, especially low spec devices. I would appreciate a cleaning update a lot, because it's going to again help some players with older phones and slower PCs, stuff where they write some new code, optimize the game, fix some bugs, that sort of stuff. Regarding gameplay, I would like to see a new weekly or monthly recurring event like races, odysseys, Friday stingers. I mean, we have those, but something new would be interesting to add. I'd like to see boss balloons finally being added. I'd like for them to get rid of the offline ACs. This is something that I've been thinking about for a long time, because the idea of turning off your internet to access a challenge that is likely recycled anyways is not a good one. And a lot of the players don't even know that offline ACs even exist. And I would also like to see a better way of obtaining gold and black border insta-monkeys. I know that this is going to dip directly into Ninja Kiwi's pocket because they sell insta-monkeys, but with the system that they currently have in place, it is mathematically possible to get gold and black borders, but that is it. What is your social security number, credit card info, and Google account, email, and password? So that's a lot of info, so leave your email down below in the comments and I'm gonna send you everything you want to know. How are you doing as far as health and the pandemic? I hope you and your family are still safe. Thank you, and I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy as well. No one in my family has contracted the virus, and everyone's just keeping safe and just waiting to get vaccinated. What are your best tips and tricks, and what are your favorite strategies in Bloons? So if you're a new player that's just starting out, get Quincy, a ninja or a sub, drop an alchemist next to them, and you're gonna beat basically everything. And that kind of complements the second part of your question on what are my favorite strategies. I love the spot that BT6 is in now, and where it's been in the past few updates since they started adding crosspath functionality and balancing things out more. I love that even though some things are better than others, everything is useful to a certain extent more than ever. We used to have a strategy that would work on chimps mode, for example, on any map, and there was a clear distinction between broken and useless towers. People that have been around for a while remember the Comanche Commander meta or the Permaspike meta, which would literally beat every single map in the game. That was insane. So I love the spot in which BT6 is now. I think they did an amazing job in balancing the game, and I have no clear strategy favorite because almost everything works. Do you ever plan on doing a face reveal? If so, what milestone or time? Yes, I do. I have no problems doing a face reveal now, to be honest, but I wanted to tie it with something more meaningful, right? So for me, that was reaching 100,000 subscribers because I never thought that I could do that. Now that the channel has grown for about, I think, almost 15,000 subscribers in the last 3.5 months, I'm starting to believe that I can reach 100K. It's gonna take a long time, but I'm confident that we can do this. And that's why I wanted to tie it to a special event. So 100K, YouTube sends you this silver play button, and we're probably gonna do another Q&A, to be honest, if we reach 100K. So yeah. Are you going to collab with other YouTubers in the future like ISAP? So nothing planned as of yet, but yeah, that would be amazing if we could do a video or two with someone else. Yeah, definitely open to it. Do you think that MTG will fund Ninja Kiwi so that they can make better updates, or do you think they will pull on EA and kill off the franchise? So the BTD franchise is not going anywhere. In fact, it's just going to grow bigger. They are releasing Battleless 2 this year. I think BMC 2 is in early development, and they're releasing a new Bloons game called Bloons Pop. So the franchise is here to stay, but do I think that MTG will fund Ninja Kiwi so that they can make better updates? I really hope that they give them cash for marketing instead, honestly. I think that the updates have been amazing so far. Bigger and better updates are always welcome, but I think marketing is where Ninja Kiwi has been lacking. The recent success that BT6 in particular has had, I think, is due to the game being picked up by a lot of big Twitch streamers, and this coincided nicely with the Darthing Gunner update in December that everyone had been expecting, and this created kind of this huge wave of new players, but then returning old players as well. I think BT6 is a great game and a great product, and in my opinion it can grow a lot more if it had a little bit of a push from Ninja Kiwi. What is your favorite BT6 map to play on? I don't have a favorite map to play on, but I do have a favorite map by the way it looks, and that's another brick. I think this map took them about, 3 minutes to make. It's like 5 straight lines and a brick wall in the middle, but I like the colors on it. I think the red, gray, and a little bit of blue go well with each other, so nothing special, it's just the colors on the map, that's all. Do you watch any anime? What anime are you watching and waiting to be released right now? I do not watch any anime, and I don't think I've ever watched anything. It's just not my thing. What editing and recording software do you use? I record audio on my phone, and I use Final Cut Pro for editing. How long does it take you to make a really hard chimps guide? So the last hard one that I did was about 2 or 3 months ago. It was in December actually, I think, of last year, and it was a geared chimps guide, and that took me about a week to make. How tall are you? I can't think of anything. I'm 6'1" or 100 and about 185, 186 centimeters. What is the dumbest tier 5 in your opinion? For me, it's the PMFC, costs too much money and deals not a lot of damage. Yeah, I don't think it's the dumbest one, but I would have to agree that it's like the least useful one, because there are a lot of ways that you can spend like 60 to 70,000 in BT6, and those towers and the money that you're gonna spend on the other ones are gonna do far more than the PMFC does. So yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one. What games do you play apart from Bloons and other Ninja Kiwi games? Currently nothing else, it's just Bloons. How much balloons have you popped in real life? Not a lot, and I actually have a very bad experience with balloons because when I was younger, I had this birthday party, and I even remember the color. It was a blue balloon that popped near my left ear, and I had a very small piece stuck inside, and I guess I'm taking my revenge now by popping them in game. How old are you? I'm 25, I'm about to be 26 in a few months. Do you like making YouTube videos? Yes, I do, and I would love for this to turn into a full-time job for me. Are you struggling to get any black borders? I'm not struggling, but I'm not struggling because I'm not trying. If I were trying that, I would definitely be struggling because I'm only missing a few experts, and those are the most annoying ones, so yeah. If you could have a skin for Etienne, what would it be? So there was this Reddit post that someone made, I think it was fan art, Right after Etienne came out, and it was just the most amazing thing that I've seen. It was the drones being replaced with paper planes, and it was a very nice looking concept. I'm gonna try and look for it to show you guys the image when editing this video. I think that looked amazing. What is it like to live your life? This is the deepest question that anyone's asked, and I don't know what to answer. I know how to answer this one. I guess it's the same as everyone else, I hope. What is your job? I'm currently unemployed. I graduated law school, and the last time I applied for a job was about 2 months ago. I got rejected, and I'm kind of happy that I did because now I have a lot of time to work on YouTube, and I started the second channel. So, trying to make it here on YouTube instead. What is your favorite pizza topping? I'm not a pizza fan actually. I'm more of a burger type of person. So no favorite pizza topping, unfortunately. And let's end with this one. It's like 7 or 8 questions in one, so let's try and answer them all. Do you enjoy the game BT6? Yes, I love BT6. What is your favorite part about it? The fact that BT6 is an accessible game to everyone. Everyone can play BT6 regardless of their age, and they can have a lot of fun with it. So younger generations, can just drop the towers and, see these little monkeys throw the darts and the things at the balloons. But then older people are going to actually struggle beating the game when it comes to these harder maps and harder difficulties. So it's like everyone can find their fun and inside of BT6, and that's what I like about it. It's a game for everyone. It's a very unique game in that type of aspect. Favorite map, it's another brick. Favorite tower hero update, I don't have any favorites among those. Have you ever been tired of the game? Yes, I have. I have been tired of the game a lot of times, and I wanted to quit. I think it was when I was starting out in 2018, but I'm glad I didn't. What keeps you playing? I love the game. Also, do you like that Ninja Kiwi has been acquired by Modern Times Group? Yes, I think this is going to benefit the Bloons community a lot. So that is gonna be it for this Q&A video. Thanks to everyone that submitted a question. I got to a good part of them, I think, and I'm sorry if I didn't answer your question. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.